Next Week in Wolfeboro. I am your host, Ava.
And I am Mark.
We are coming to you from the Wolfeboro Community Television studios, where we bring your community to view.
We say thank you to our friends at the Yum Yum Shop for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro.
It's through the support of underwriters and donors like you that programs like this are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television.
If you would like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219.
We also want to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on YouTube. Once you're logged in, just search for Next Week in Wolfeboro, and you will find our channel. All right, let's start right out with a report from the Chamber of Commerce. Mrs. DeVries is right with the report. We're sending over to you, Mrs. DeVries.
Hi, welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. My name is Mary, and hey, we're getting well into February, so if you haven't had a chance to already, get out there and see what's around in your community. There are activities indoors as well as outdoors, and you can have a lot of fun just getting out there. So hope you can do that. And here's some things that are coming up. So every single Tuesday and Thursday at the community center located on Laner Street, there is a coffee and conversation. So you can just show up. You don't have to go every week. You can just try it out and see what you think. But every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 o'clock, yes, I'm gonna get that straight. 10 o'clock, sorry, 10 in the morning until about noon. You're invited to stop by, and it's just that. Just anybody who wants to stop by and say hello to each other, hear from others. Very informal, and hope you can do that. Also, the next Life Ministries Food Pantry will be on Wednesday, February 21st, and that is held at the Outreach Center facing All Saints Episcopal Church. It is the building to the right. And what else do we have going on? All right, the early spring Quilters Retreat is Saturday the 24th of February and Sunday the 25th. We also have the Winter Carnival to look forward to. That kicks off on Saturday, February 24th. And what else do we have going on? Oh, candidates forum. If you're a voter in Wolfeboro, you'll be interested to meet the candidates on the ballot in March, and you can do that on the 28th of February, and that will be held in the Great Hall, and that is brought to you by Wolfeboro Community Television, and the moderator will be attorney Randy Walker of Walker & Barney. So that's on the 28th, open to the public, and I think that's what we have for now. So just a reminder to shop, dine, and have fun in your town. See you later.
Thank you, Mrs. DeVries. Here are some other things we would like to share with you, starting with Friday, February 16th.
There will be a free games night at the Wolfeboro Makers Mill from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
The Kingswood Regional High School boys basketball team have an away game versus Hanover at 6 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Prospect Joint Girls Hockey Team have a home game versus Salem at 7:40 p.m. Go Night Wolves!
Saturday, February 17th. The Wolfeboro Makers Mill have a class on beaded enamel earrings or pendants with Shannon McCracken, barber, from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Monday, February 19th. Happy President's Day!
The Kingswood Regional High School boys hockey team have an away game versus Hollis Brookline Dairy Field at 3 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Prospect Joint Girls Hockey Team have an away game versus Valconen at 3:30 p.m. Go Night Wolves! Tuesday, February 20th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library provides toddler time story hour at 10:30 a.m. Advanced sign-up is required.
The Kingswood Regional High School girls basketball team have a home game versus Merrimack Valley at 6:30 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Regional High School boys basketball team have an away game versus Merrimack Valley at 6:30 p.m. Go Knights!
The Wolfeboro Planning Board will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall, upstairs in the Great Hall at 7 p.m. If you would like to watch the planning board meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel. Wednesday, February 21st. The Wolfeboro Public Library provides preschool story hour at 1 p.m. Advance app is required.
The Wolfeboro Board of Selectmen will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 6:30 p.m. If you would like to watch the Board of Selectmen meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel.
Thursday, February 22nd. The Wolfeboro Zoning Board of Adjustment will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 6 p.m. If you would like to watch the zoning board meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel.
The Kingswood Regional High School boys basketball team have a home game versus Bishop Brady at 6:30 p.m. Go Knights!
Saturday, February 24th. Moose Mountains Regional Greenways are holding a nature walk at Casey Road Conservation Land in Milton from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Tuesday, February 27th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library provides Toddler Time Story Hour at 10:30 a.m. Advanced sign-up is required.
Wolfeboro Community Television will be hosting Candidates Night at the Wolfeboro Town Hall, upstairs in the Great Hall at 6:30 p.m. Candidates Night will be live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel. Wednesday, February 28th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library provides preschool story hour at 1 p.m. Advanced sign-up is required.
Thursday, February 29th. Hey Mark, what's a frog's favorite month?
I don't know what.
February. It has a leap year. 3, 2, 1.
Happy Leap Year!
Friday, March 1st.
The Wolfeboro Public Library have a program on New Hampshire animals in winter at 1 p.m.
Saturday, March 2nd. Moose Mountains Regional Greenways are holding a plant identification nature walk at the Bridge Falls Path in Wolfeboro from 10 a.m. to noon. Okay, let's send it to the Parks and Recreation Department. Christine Collins is ready with an update. We're on all things Parks and Rec. We're sending over to you, Christine Collins.
Thanks, Ava and Mark. Christine Collins here with Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation, and just want to share what we have going on. So, even though Mother Nature is not being that kind to us, I think we're doing pretty well. We've made a ton of snow for Abenaki, so we still have skiing all the time. So if you haven't been out there, you definitely want to make sure you go out there. The Pop Whale and Ice and Art Center is open for skating, sorry. And we do have public skating on there, so you just want to make sure you check the website. Remember, if you go to the Parks and Rec website, so wolfeboronh.us Parks and Recreation page, then if you go on our page, there's a big blue button that says register here or register now. You want to click on that, and that brings you to our calendar and where you're going to register and see any programs listed. And on that calendar, you can separate it out to be everything going on at all our facilities, or you can separate out to be specific to Pop Whalen, specific to Abenaki. So you do want to check that out to make sure you can see what's going on at any of our locations. So you can sign up for any of those. We do have Winter Carnival coming up. We're in the process of doing a trifold brochure. It will have all the public skiing and skating times on there. We will have a little asterisk that says double check just in case things change. We're hoping it won't. But sometimes when Mother Nature throws some storms in the mix, we have to reconfigure some hockey games and kind of change the schedule a little bit. As far as the Winter Carnival week, we do have some things you want to pre-register for. I know we're having a little Lego camp option for a day, so you're going to pre-register for that. We have a Learn to Curl program. You have to pre-register for that. Even if it's something that you're not going to register on our website for, if you go to that program page where I told you, we will have, like, for instance, there is a show with the library. We're advertising it, but when you go to register for it, it's actually going to tell you where to go to register for it. So it's not through Parks and Rec, but it's through the library, but it will give you the link to do that. Other things we have, we're in the process of planning our summer and spring brochure. So we're trying to solidify all the dates. So that comes out April 1st. we've been getting a lot of calls on beach passes. We've tried to do a hard date so you know dates to look for. So April 1st, our brochure always comes out for the spring and summer programs. May 1st is when we start issuing beach passes. And some of these things we're waiting until we have our March 12th vote in order to know the budget passes, everything goes through, and we're able to do all the things that we are saying we're going to be able to do. So that is kind of why we're waiting, and we don't have our things way in advance. We have to wait for that vote to make sure what we're saying we can actually do. Speaking of that vote, Parks and Rec has a few things on there and we're looking for your support on. One of those things is bingo, and you might have a question about that. That is something we sent to the state to get approval to do senior bingo, which is ages 55 plus, and it means that we can do bingo for money. So we charge for the cards, and then money goes back into the pot for the seniors, so they actually can win cash. You cannot do that unless you have some permitting, because that is considered gambling, and there is a special permit for senior bingo. That's why it's only for seniors. I just want to be clear on that, because it doesn't mean that I can run a bingo game for money for anybody under the age of 55. You will often see us advertising that we're running bingo for Winter Carnival or other events, last night Wolfeboro. Just please be advised that that is for prizes only. So if we're doing it for prizes, not a problem. But if we're doing it for cash prizes or money of some sort, that's when we need that special permitting. So just want to be clear about that. And the other thing on the docket for Parks and Rec is a tractor. With all the facilities that we manage, we're in charge of the 3 town beaches, our 5 parks, 33 cemeteries, the Pop Whale and Ice Arena, Abenaki Ski Area, our skate park. So there's a lot of things we're responsible for. So we're requesting a tractor so we're able to manage all those properties to the best of our ability. So those are the 2 things that we have, as well as the budget. So just please help support Parks and Rec. We appreciate that. The other thing I wanted to mention is we've partnered with Colette Travel, and we have another trip coming up. So we did one to Portugal. We actually had 5 people from Wolfeboro go, and the next one is Ireland. So they are coming out, I believe it's March 1st, but you'll definitely want to go to that program page where I tell you the register now and see what programs we have. They are coming to do a chat about it, so you can ask questions, learn about it. If we don't have enough people, they will do a Zoom link. I think even if we do have enough people, they might do a Zoom link. So we are trying to get that information to you so you can ask all the questions you want and you're able to understand more about that. It's a great program, especially if you want to see a different part of the country and you want to have a guide with you. So that's all we have for now. Definitely come and visit us. We'd love to see you. And back to you guys.
Thank you, Christine Collins. Father Cole is at St. Katherine Drexel Catholic Church with a report. We're sending over to you, Father Cole.
Ava and Mark, hello. Thanks again for having us on this week at St. Katherine Drexel, Father Bob Cole. And you notice the difference now? We just had Ash Wednesday, and we're into the Roman purple. The bright color purple is the Roman purple, the color of Lent. And then the dark blue purple, that's the Advent purple. So you can see they're quite distinct, quite different. But we've just begun this joyful season of Lent. So we want to have a smile on our face as we journey with the risen Christ for 40 days. Remember now that Jesus was in the desert for 40 days, and that gives us the liturgical season of prayer and fasting and works of mercy with the risen Christ now, as we long for him, as we hunger for him to come back. We're hungering for Christ to return in glory, his second coming. But it's a great season of growth and maturity, and just being close to our Lord as we journey with him as our best friend. So here it is now, Friday, the 16th of February, and Eucharistic Adoration is going on as we speak here every Friday after Mass until 1 o'clock. And tonight now, and I think this is fabulous, we're having the Stations of the Cross. Every Friday evening at 7 o'clock during the season of Lent, we pray the Stations of the Cross. And it was St. Francis of Assisi himself who went to the Holy Land 3 times, imagine, in the 13th century, to try to bring peace between the Christians and the Arabs, to stop the slaughter of the Crusades, and he was treated with great respect by the Sultan. They trusted him, they gave him safe passage. I think he was the only one that we know of that went to the Holy Land 3 times for peace. Well, he came back and he knew that most Christians would never get the opportunity to go to Jerusalem and to walk the way of the cross. And so he said, well, let's do it in your parish church. And so he gave us the 14 stations of the cross, followed by the 15th station, the resurrection. So it's quite moving. Come tonight if you can at 7 o'clock, or any Friday night at 7. And tonight it's going to be the Knights of Columbus who lead us, and the Knights each take a different station. And it's just a great devotion during these 40 days of Lent with Jesus. Now, also, this morning, Friday now the 16th, in the parish hall, Gertrude Hammond is beginning a 5-week course on Greater Love Than This No One Has, the Passion of Christ. And she's a wonderful teacher, so she's presenting every Friday morning at 9 o'clock. And then Deacon Rick Hilton, who's a wonderful teacher as well, on Monday nights at 7, he's going to give the same course, Greater Love Than This No One Has, the Passion of Christ. So you can come Friday morning with Gertrude Hammond, or Monday night with Deacon Rick Hilton. So it really is a great opportunity. We also encourage everybody now, it is a season of prayer. Make sure you spend time each day in prayer with Christ, listening to God, talking to God, fasting. And of course, you can fast, of course, from food, from alcohol, but you also can fast from any kind of addiction. There's all kinds of addictions. Technology now has become a terrible addiction in the 21st century. And I just personally encourage you, cut back. Don't be getting up at 1 o'clock in the morning to check your emails. That is an addiction. So get rid of any kind of addiction where we become a slave of technology. Make sure you back away from any kind of addiction, whatever it might be. There's all kinds of addictions: drinking, gambling, gossiping, whatever it could be. Pornography is a terrible addiction. Get away from all these things. Fast, and what you do is you're hungering for God, you're making room for God in your life. And then, of course, works of mercy, they're endless. Visiting the sick, visiting the lonely, visiting the elderly, taking people shopping, taking them to their appointments, and just basically supporting different charities. Have a favorite charity. Support your church, whatever your church might be. Make sure that they have enough money to carry on their mission. And also to let you know that we're very thrilled about those in the catechumenate, those getting ready for the Easter sacraments. We have 12 adults who are going to get ready for baptism, confirmation, and Eucharist. Isn't that exciting? So pray for them. If you know of anybody who would like to become members of the church, we'd love to have them. We're prepared, and we'd like to welcome them. Christianity is community, folks. It's not me and Jesus. There's nowhere in the Bible. Look in the Acts of the Apostles, the letters of Paul. It was always the community where people cared about each other, supported each other, prayed together. So join our community. We would love to have you. So we have, forgot to tell you, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock on the 17th, Saturday the 17th, we're having the sacrament of confession for the children. These are the young children in the 2nd and 3rd grade, and their parents and families usually come with them and go as well. So pray for those little kids as they learn the sacrament of reconciliation. Mass on Saturday at 4, preceded by confession at 3. Sunday morning, 8:30 and 10:30, and between Masses, religious education, RCIA, and this Sunday at noon we're having the parish council, so we're excited about that. So there's a lot going on, great season of joy, no sourpuss Christians, nice big smile. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Father Cole, and thank you for tuning into our weekly program.
Remember, there's always something to do in and around Wolfeboro.
If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station at 569-0219.
Or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com.
We hope to see you out and about.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
With clear eyes and full hearts, I am Ava.
And I am Mark for Wolfeboro Community Television.
Bringing your community to view!